This next video is for trying to improve your passive knee extension, your ability to get your leg to fully straighten for all activities of daily living, in particular walking, and also improving the strength of the quadricep muscles, the muscles in the front of the thigh, that help to move your knee into extension and control you when you're walking and doing daily activities. Working to regain full knee extension, in this case of my right knee, what one needs to work on is first the flexibility on the muscles of the back of the leg. The hamstring muscles would be first. I simply position myself at the end of my bed or a table, put my leg up, and draw my other leg back behind me as much as I comfortably can. The taller I sit up, the more I'm going to feel a stretch in the back of my legs. I make sure that my toes are pointed toward the ceiling, and I work to feel that stretch in the back of my legs, sitting up as tall as I possibly can. I hold that for 30 seconds. The next maneuver we're going to practice is to stretch out our calf muscles. We want to stretch out the calf muscles because they also are involved in knee bending, and we're trying to improve our knee straightening. So what I do is I take a strap that I loop around the ball of my foot. I put something underneath my ankle for things to move easy. I then simply pull back to the point where I'm feeling a maximum stretch of the muscles of my calf. As you can tell, I've also placed my knee in full knee extension, or at least as much knee extension as I have available. I hold that position for between 30 and 60 seconds. Next, we can work on passive knee extension in a number of different positions, I like to say. One position might be to simply position my legs so that there's something underneath my ankle or even underneath my foot that lets my leg hang in full passive knee extension. I just let it rest in that position, upwards of 5 minutes. The longer it rests there, the more it stretches structures in the back of my leg. I can advance that exercise by keeping it elevated in this manner and simply practice tightening the muscles in the front of my thigh. So if I tighten my quadricep muscles, that'll push my knee into more knee extension. And that's what I'm trying to accomplish with that maneuver. Increase my passive knee extension through a tightening of the muscles and propping my heel up on a rolled up towel. I'm now demonstrating that same passive knee extension that I was doing seated in a supine lying or lying flat on my back position. I've rolled that towel up and put it underneath my heel or ankle. My leg is hanging out straight, in this case my right one. To advance this stretch, after hanging, let's say, as much as 5 minutes, I might then add a muscle tightening, quadricep muscles tightening in on the front that pushes my knee toward full knee extension. I can hold that for 5 to 10 seconds and repeat it as many as 20 times. The last position I have a person work on for regaining full knee extension, passive knee extension, is to lie on their stomach. In most cases, a person's lying at the edge of their bed. You want to make sure that your knees are off the end of the bed so that the edge of your bed is actually against the lower third of your thighs. Your legs hang and just relax off the ends. You don't have to do anything or add any extra weight or resistance. Simply the weight of your legs will be stretching your knees toward full knee extension. To rest in this position, one tries to make sure they're using as little activity as possible and just relaxes. 5 minutes to begin with, but 10 minutes works much more effective. The next exercise I'm demonstrating is trying to work on the strength of my quadriceps muscles to take me into full knee extension. So what I do is I put a towel roll underneath my knee. I then tighten the muscles in the front of my thigh to lift my heel off the table, while at the same time pushing the back of my knee into the towel roll. So this is what the maneuver looks like. I'm pushing the back of my leg down and lifting my heel up at the same time. That creates terminal knee extension or lockout. It's my quadricep muscles that are doing that. I hold it for between 5 and 10 seconds and repeat it as many as 20 times. The next maneuver from this position is straight leg raise. So what a person practices is from right here, straightening the leg out, holding it, counting to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then lifting the whole leg up, level with the other leg, about a 45-degree angle, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then lowering slowly back down to the roll. When I'm at that roll, I keep my heel off the table, my back and my knee on the roll, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Repeating the movement again, lock out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down to the roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. The last maneuver we're going to do today is the short arc knee extension. So I'm lying on my back. I put a foam roll underneath my knees, or something of that equivalent size, approximately 5 inches in diameter. From here, I put a weight around my ankle, in this case, approximately 5 pounds. What I do from right there then is lift the weight up, straightening my leg out as straight as I can, contracting or flexing the muscles in the front of my thigh as much as I can, while keeping the back of my knee down on the roll. I hold that position for 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, let it down, rest there for just a second or so, and then come right back up again, holding the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the time trying to work my quadricep muscles to regain that strength for walking and all other daily activities.